What if I told you that grinding through success is actually making it harder to be successful? I want to completely change your mindset around success, around what hard work looks like, and how to approach effort. I want to share something that actually goes against the motivation industry. All those videos where people are just like yelling at you to wake up at 5 a.m., to start working harder, to grind, to lock in, that entire culture. I want to actually have you step away from that a second, stop feeling burned out, and actually reanalyze what you actually want in life. We basically have been sold a lie that if you are not miserable, if you are not constantly suffering, then you will not be successful in life. And I used to buy into this completely. I would wake up at 5 a.m. every single day. I went 9 straight years where I took a cold shower almost every single day. I could probably count on my hands and toes on days where I did take a cold shower. And I thought that the way that I would be successful is through this grinding, through this self-sacrifice, through this suffering. And it just wasn't true. I think that there is a beam of light that is now being shined in our culture. We first saw it with Alyssa Liu in the Olympics, where she won the gold medal and she said she was completely detached from the outcome. She was there just having fun and was doing it for the joy of the process. And that is starting to point us in the actual direction of where success lies. If that feels too unambiguous or unachievable for you, you can even look at someone like Naval, who is one of the world's most famous entrepreneurs and investors. And he literally says that your work should feel like play. Because if you are playing, you're going to do better work, you're going to work longer, you'll work harder on it, and it'll be easier for you. It's a very simple mechanic when you start to think about it. A third piece of proof for you is there was a study at Oxford where they looked at people who were happy versus not happy while working. The people who were happy were actually 13% more productive. They got 13% more revenue. They outperformed their peers. People that are happy while they're doing their work are actually also performing better. Now, if you have 2 people doing the same task, one of them is absolutely miserable and one of them is happy while doing that task, who would you bet on would be more successful doing the task? Just from intuition, you're like, the person who's happy, the person who's working on it, doing something that they really care about, they're going to be more successful. Now, understand how this sounds. There is work that you have to do that sucks and is not fun. It's like you have to do the dishes eventually, right? There's stuff that you have to do like that. However, maybe you're doing something that's really hard for you and you're like, man, I'm just grinding, it's not fun. I just have to get through this, etc. There are periods like that. But the core of what I'm trying to tell you is that actually the thing that you want to find is the thing that brings you joy while you're working on it. That is the most important life experience, life quest, life goal that you should have right now, is find the work that actually feels like play. It might take you working on 15, 20, 30 different projects, get a bunch of different jobs, move somewhere new, try and start a YouTube channel, try and make TikToks, write a book. Try as much stuff as possible until you find the thing that is play for you. Place that people get hung up is they have an idea of what that is for themselves, right? They want to be the big hot shot that's doing X, or the big business entrepreneur, when really it's like the thing they'd be good at is starting a podcast. Or someone that wants to start a podcast actually be better at starting a book. Most of the time, it's not the fact that you're not putting in enough effort or you're not talented enough. You're just doing the wrong thing. This is super difficult because in school, we're just told what to do. You're told what classes to go to. You're told how to learn. You're told how to do stuff. It's a different skill to actually do self-selection into the things that you truly like, and to be able to have the intelligence to know when to walk away from something that isn't right for you. I don't want to sell you a false dream. Not everything is sunshine and rainbows. In every single line of work, there are things that are difficult, that suck, that you don't want to do. There's always dishes that you have to clean and do your laundry. Those things exist in every single work and passion that you do have. However, if the core meat of it, the core meat and potatoes of what you're doing is not something that you find joy in, that you feel like comes naturally to you, that you excel in, might be time to start looking for something new. I mean, even look at someone like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's dad literally thought Michael Jordan was so freaking lazy. And Michael Jordan has self-admitted to being an extremely lazy person. But when he played basketball, he was the hardest worker because for him, it was just came naturally, like it was something that was just coming out of him. So if you are not spending your time trying to find out what that thing is for you, you might think that you're lazy. You might think that you don't have the capacity to work hard, but you do. The thing is, you just have to work and find the thing that really lights you up. Don't base your life off the people that like grind for a couple years, burn out, and then they're just done. Think about your life as like the entirety of it, the entire timeline. Like, what is the thing that you want to be doing, like when you're 70? What's the thing that actually would keep charging you and lighting you up? And there could be different things for each different phase of your life, but you want to be pointing towards that direction. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to truly write down, okay, what are all the things that you've ever thought were interesting for you to do? Was it to write a book? Was it to make a travel blog? Is it to make a YouTube channel, to start a business, or make a software product, whatever? What are the things that are actually interesting to you? And then rank them, like what's the thing that you can actually do right now with your resources? What are the things you can actually try? Is it signing up for a dance class? Is it, like getting outside of your comfort zone? It's likely going to be. The reason you haven't done those things is because you haven't had the gusto to get outside of your comfort zone, to take a chance, to take a risk. However, think about how much you're risking if you never try the thing. You don't want to be 80 years old and wonder, oh, what if I had taken that trip? Or what if I did try to start that business or talk to that person? You need to find the thing that actually is going to light you up and really, truly go for it. And what you might find is it's not your passion. It's not the thing you love. It's not the thing that actually lights you up. But from that experience, you learn more. Like, oh, I didn't like traveling, but I liked talking to new people. And therefore, maybe I can start a podcast where I can interview people, and then you try that, see if you like podcasting or not. And you're like, oh, maybe I really just like the writing element or the design work. You want to keep just trying different things so you can get to the core essence of what you love. I want you to be excited and to feel excited. That is what life is about. It's not about becoming some billionaire or some huge success and getting a bunch of followers and getting everyone to love you. That's not the point of life. That could be a byproduct of you doing the things that you love, or it cannot be. Those things are superficial and not the things that truly matter. Find the things that light you up, do those things, and everything else will figure itself out. I hope this video helped you in some way. Just some small nugget, just this next week, start to just follow your curiosity, because in that, there's gonna be a pot of gold. Until next time, my friends.